Hi love, how have you been doing with the autumn? Are there any difficulties inside you to share? Oh, if you are here and you are an introvert person, you are not alone. Welcome back to my self-love doodling and my sharing about great tips for self-love, so that together we will become truly wiser and happier people on earth. Happy person can change the world. To be honest, I am an introvert too. I used to be very afraid to share too much with the people around me, except to some very close friends. And I even have secrets that I never tell my friends. And I wonder, why am I that much afraid of sharing? There must be something about that. One day, after several months of practicing self-love and accepting myself by degrees, I decided to open my heart and share all things in my heart with my best friend. I also sometimes share some very personal emotions with people who I trust that their wisdom will help me. And I was so surprised at the outcomes of my sharing. All I got is nothing but love. Today, with this little doodle reminder about sharing, I invite you to dive into 3 amazing practices I discovered through my real practice of sharing. Practice number 1. Get over fears of being judged. The reason why I am so afraid to share is that I have a fear of being judged. When I practice looking deeply into this fear, I can see clearly that this means I haven't accepted myself enough. Accepting myself as an imperfect person, accepting that people may judge me, but that could never ever devalue me. When I accept myself more and more, I will gradually share things in my heart with less hesitations. And the feeling when I could get over that fear of being judged was such an amazing experience. It is like when you have just cleaned up a big space in your house and you now have a big room to let so many other good things come into your life. Practice number 2. Verbal sharing from heart reveals the golden key. When you can share things verbally about messy things inside you, you really need to look deeply into your emotions and need to understand them enough so that you can describe them out clearly by words for the others. And this is such a precious time for self-reflection, and you would amazingly see yourself very clearly after sharing. By knowing and understanding yourself very clearly, the keys to solve your problems always come to you magically without any advice from outside. I experienced this again and again in my life and still never stop being surprised by the inner wisdom I've got from my true sharing. Practice number 3. Allow love to manifest. I used to be very afraid that I will owe somebody's time or kindness or friendship, but that is making any sense to me after I learned more about self-love. If you allow yourself to manifest love, allow people too. In sharing, we could practice not to be too much afraid to owe somebody something. We have been in mindset of fair give and take for too long that whenever we receive something from someone, we put ourselves under pressure to pay back. And if you pay back right after that, it's even making it worse. The pure love of kindness between people will be devalued. I love the thinking of paying forward. When I receive good things from someone, I take it with deep gratitude and vow to the universe that I will utilize that to continue doing so many other good deeds for other people I will meet. With this practice of allowing others to manifest love on me, I practice the confidence about the unlimited love inside me that I myself can also give so much more for the others every day I live.
Friendship and laughter. Oh, think of pink and you think of our love. Friendship and laughter. Oh, think of pink and you'll always have our love.
I used to attend Dharma sharing in Bloom Village for so many times. In these sharings, we share only our personal experience in practice, not our knowledge. We are often present for sharing our happiness or our suffering on one topic. I many times witnessed people crying like babies when they can share all things from their hearts. Everybody else in the circle is just sitting there, calmly practicing mindful breathing and deep listening and sending the person all love and compassion in silence. That person will finally feel so much released, and they always find what to do next with their lives to be a happier person. Some even find their mission of life. Those were such amazing testimonials for me to keep practicing mindful sharing in my life. Practicing to be open in sharing is such a powerful practice for self-love. When we share, we could experience love everywhere. The sadness in your heart would be good mud to grow a love floaters inside you and in the others. I hope this doodling and sharing today could inspire you in some ways to have a fling at the practice. Be open to share. Thank you, I love you, and I will upload very soon again.